Hi guys, and thanks for watching. The Women's Football Review will be back next week on Sunday, and it will be live with a special guest from her game too. This week, I want to bring to you a section that we're going to add into the weekly show, which is the player review. And we're going to kick off with one of my all-time women's football favourite players. Couldn't get the words out then. And it is Steph Horton. She is an absolute legend, and she has been pivotal in the rise of women's football. And I think she is such an incredible inspiration to women and young girls everywhere. So Steph was born on the 23rd of April, 1988, and I literally have about 4 pages of notes on her. She is incredible. So in her early years, Steph came from a really sporty family, and her dad was actually a semi-professional footballer. She played all sports, but obviously football really stood out for her. She got scouted at a football camp that she used to attend in the summer holidays from school, and there was no centre of excellence at the time. So at 9 years old, she had to train with the under-16s, which is incredible for anyone, a boy or a girl, at that young age. She turned professional at Sunderland Ladies, and then in 2007 went on to sign a contract for Leeds United Ladies. In 2008, playing for Leeds, she was named the FA Women's Young Player of the Year, and in 2010, she went on to lift the FA Women's Cup with Leeds. Steph was a predominantly left-sided defender. However, she played in a variety of positions while playing for Leeds, and this drew the attention of Arsenal, and she signed for the Gunners in 2010. She made 12 appearances and scored 2 goals. And she lifted the FA Women's Cup with Arsenal as their captain, which is absolutely incredible. Now let's talk about England. So Steph made her England debut versus Russia in March 2007. She initially was deployed as a midfielder and across the back line before becoming secure at the heart of the Lionesses' defence, and she was made England captain in April 2014. With England, she has led the Lionesses to a bronze medal at the 2015 World Cup in Canada, has made more than 100 appearances, and after 2 very serious injuries, in August 2012, she made a full recovery and became an integral part of the England women's team. Steph has also played for Team GB, and she played at the London 2012 Olympics and scored in all 3 group matches, which made her a household name, and she actually scored the winning goals against New Zealand and Brazil. And before I forget, for England, she also lifted a maiden She Believes Cup. So she had success with the She Believes Cup as well for England. Now let's talk about Manchester City. So Steph joined Manchester City on the 1st of January 2014. So she has been with us for 8 years and has had an incredible career. With Manchester City, she has lifted 7 trophies, including 3 FA Cups, 3 Continental Cups, and an FA Women's Super League title, and she has been named the club's Player of the Year twice. She has just had a phenomenal career right through from Sunderland Ladies all the way to Manchester City today. In 2016, Steph was awarded an MBE for achievements in women's football on and off the pitch, and if that doesn't show how she has been pivotal in the rise of women's football, then I don't know what does. To be recognised for such an incredible achievement is massive and a big inspiration for young girls everywhere. Last season, she became the first player to reach 100 Women's Super League wins and 200 Manchester City appearances. That's one of the reasons why I picked Steph, because she had those 2 serious injuries before becoming an integral part of the England women's setup, and every time she has any kind of setback, she just picks herself up and she comes back even stronger. And I just want to shout out to Steph's family for supporting her on this journey, because supporting a young girl in a predominantly man's career path is one of the most difficult things to do, because they believed in Steph, and the incredible career she had stems from their belief in her. And the latest news which is the most exciting news for me as a Manchester City women's team supporter, is on Thursday the 13th of January, she signed a contract extension with Manchester City Women. She said it was the easiest decision she has ever had to make to commit her immediate future to Manchester City Women. On the England Lionesses website, as you scroll through the player profiles, on Steph's profile, the first thing it says is a role model in every sense. And as I've just talked to you about her amazing accolades, the things she has done, you can see why she is a role model in every sense, not just on the pitch, for playing ability, for not giving up, for not letting setbacks knock you down, but also, I've just realised you can really see my broken blind, but also for off the pitch too. She is a role model. She has shown young girls to never give up and that you can do it. A 9-year-old training with the under-16s, that must have been so nerve-wracking. And to get that MBE and to be acknowledged for her achievements on and off the pitch is just incredible. So every week in the Women's Football Review, we are going to do a player spotlight, because I think a lot of the people that tuned in last week wanted to get to know more about women's football. And by doing these player spotlights, we can show just how much these women have worked and everything they have done in their career. Because for them, they haven't just had to be the best and stand out and get scouted and sign the contracts and do well and score the goals. They have also had the extra challenge of being women in a predominantly male career path. So next week, I did say, I think at the beginning, that we are going to be joined by a guest from Her Game 2. Her Game 2 is a campaign to kick the sexism out of football and was founded by some incredible girls who have experienced all kinds of horrible sexist abuse from just being football fans. If you can like Her Game 2 or follow us on all social media platforms and really get to know what we're about, we are focusing our attention on kicking the sexism out of football, because football should be a safe place for everyone. So this has only been a short broadcast for this week, but next week we will be back on Sunday with a full show, including our next player spotlight.